Military intelligence official responsible for Africa at the time of the attack said the U.S. military should have responded to help Americans under fire at our consulate on that horrible night. Welcome to a second hour of Happening Now. I'm John Scott.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jenna Lee. Hope you're having a great first day of May. It is an interesting news day. That was not the only startling observation by retired General Robert Lovell. He also made it clear that military officials knew right away that Benghazi was a terror attack and not a demonstration over an anti-Islam video that got out of hand. That hearing is still underway right now. The Benghazi revelations, including the emails released yesterday, sparking a fierce reaction between White House Press Secretary Jay Carney and our very own Ed Henry moments ago at the White House.
On 9/12, you were asked about Benghazi and whether it was premeditated. And you said, quote, "It's too early for us to make that judgment. I know that this is being investigated. We're working with the Libyan government to investigate the incident." So you were being cautious. You're saying there's an investigation here. That's 9/12. Why then on 9/14 is Ben Rhodes writing an email that is making judgments that this was inspired by a video? Why is it not, hey, we just don't know, we're investigating it?
Do you need a copy of the CIA talking points?
I've seen them, you can read them out
all
all you want. Go ahead.
The only thing in that email that refers to Benghazi is a cut and paste from the talking points, which, much to your disappointment and your boss's disappointment, turned out to be produced by the CIA. Whatever information in there that turned out not to be accurate has been addressed multiple times by folks at the CIA and elsewhere. It's a human enterprise, intelligence gathering and analysis. Those men and women who serve in the intelligence community do so in service of their nation, and they do the best job they can every day. And what they produced was what they thought was what they thought they knew at the time in a very difficult and murky situation.
Our Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Harris is live in D.C. with the very latest. Catherine?
Well, thank you, Jenna. The testimony of that retired military officer laid bare uncomfortable facts. That 7 hours into the attack on September 11, 2012, the senior military intelligence officer in Stuttgart, Germany, knew it was a direct assault and, as you mentioned, not connected to a protest or a video.
It was early on in the evening of September 11th.
Before 3:15 in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we were absolutely. I would have to say, probably dismiss that notion by then, by working with other sources.
And by 3:15 local time on the morning of September 12th, Sean Smith was dead, Ambassador Stevens was missing, and 2 hours later, a mortar attack would kill former Navy SEALs Glenn Doherty and Ty Woods. Lovell testified that they kept waiting for the okay from the State Department to act.
There was a period of time where gaining an understanding of what was needed from folks on the ground, because we didn't have a lot of insight.
And so was there ongoing communication and coordination? Were you spending time waiting on the State Department to try to get you information?
There was a lot of back and forth, yes, sir.
This testimony further undercuts the administration's claim that it was using the best available intelligence, as you just heard again today from Jay Carney, that the video was the inspiration for protests in Benghazi. Fox News was first to report, as part of our ongoing investigation of the attack, that there was no demonstration 1 day after Susan Rice's television appearances, which was September 17th, 2012, and we received considerable pushback to that reporting, Jenna.
So what now, Catherine? What is the response on Capitol Hill, and how does that affect what happens moving forward on this?
This morning, Nancy Pelosi, the House Minority Leader, seemed to dismiss this new testimony, while at the same time admitting she'd not been following it this morning.
Diversion, subterfuge. Benghazi, Benghazi, Benghazi. Why aren't we talking about something else? Whatever was in that, what I know of what I've read in the press about the that those emails were very consistent with what was put out there before. I don't think there's anything new there.
In just 10 minutes from now, we're expecting Senators Graham and McCain to take to the Senate floor. They are asking in a formal letter to the House and Senate Foreign Relations Committees for Susan Rice, the person who appeared on those Sunday talk shows and linked Benghazi to the video, to explain who it was exactly who briefed her prior to that appearance. We have asked the White House specifically whether it was in fact Ben Rhodes who wrote that email on September 14th, or any of the other dozen people, political or communications people, who were copied on that email, and we did not receive a direct response, Jenna.
The questions continue, and we'll continue to watch it. Catherine, thank you very much. Later, we'll be joined by Chris Wallace to discuss all of this, and be sure to tune in for a special program on these newly released Benghazi emails. Don't miss Fox News reporting, White House cover-up revealed with Brett Baer coming up on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Again on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, only here